just need to clean a bit, I'm sorry. Is this worming tablets, or is this... yeah, this is worming tablets. And then the D-flea is down here. Ow. So when I bring Sophie in for a treat later, I'm gonna, I've lightly cleaned my desk. Okay, sorry. It is time to play Ass Creed. So the last time we were playing this, we did some story stuff. And I'm just going to carry on doing that. There's a bunch of world events and things that I need to do. I think there's only a few left for Gloucester, so I might do them, might do them as I go. But I am trying to save collectibles as much as possible for off-stream. To be fair, we also need to catch all fish. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, catch all fish. Bream. You need a fishing hut. Okay, so you can't shoot them. I think the problem with this game, I was what's the word? Pleasantly surprised with this game. I thought I would hate it, and I've actually really enjoyed it. I think its biggest weakness is that it just doesn't know when to fucking end. Like, this is basically just some weird like episodic adventure where Eivor goes around and just fucks up. Hello, Shekel. How you doing? We have to drink 4 more? Are you kidding? Oops. Do we? I'm good, thank you. I'm just concentrating on Eivor's liver at the moment, but I'll be right there. You absolutely... Why the fuck am I a salad? What are you talking about? If I was a salad, I'd definitely be chicken Caesar as well. Come on. Oops. Oopsie. We lost. Why my salad? This isn't fair. But yeah, no. I had 2 interviews today. I went to the shop. I got a coffee. It pissed it down on me. Absolutely shit it down. Shitted and farted on me. It was good though. I've been playing a lot of Dauntless today, like a lot. I think I've put quite a few hours into Dauntless today because I started very early and took a break for interviews and stuff, and then just hopped right back on it. I'm really close to a 1.4% trophy, which would be my rarest trophy of all time, and all it's required me to do is level all the weapons to 10. And yeah, it's taken about a week. Maybe more, but it probably would have taken a lot less time if I didn't have, you know, like other responsibilities, so it's not a bad trade, yeah. Kuna. It installed, yes. I usually hop on in the morning, when Mully's on, and I just be like, Mully, you want to play some Dauntless? And he goes, yeah, alright. And that's it. And then I play until I start to feel sick or need to go for a walk. So today I think I hopped on at about 10, played until about 1, then went. So it's kind of sporadic, but it's not that sporadic. The interviews went well. I had... What did I have? I had a 10 AM introductory chat for a company that I've applied to. I felt a bit... The thing is, like, I had an introductory chat with the recruiter for the role last week, and then she was like, we've organised you like a first round with a member of the team, and I was like, cool. But I went along to this first round, and it was basically a member of the team like re-explaining the job to me. So I was like, it wasn't like a waste of time, but I was like, I feel like this time could have been spent more efficiently. And also I'm kind of sick of interviews now, so I would like to keep them to a minimum. Hey, Sammy. And then, ugh. And then I had to wait for a call about the job I had that final interview for last week. They called me, and then they emailed me saying, we tried to call you. We just wanted to let you know that we haven't decided yet, but we'll have some news with you soon. And I was like, ideal, mate, cheers. And then at 4 PM I had a call. Like, you remember the people who said that there was like absolutely no way that I could work remote? It was a call, and she was like, would you like to work remote? And I was like, yes, I would. And she said, I'll go away and try and find a situation where you can work remote, and I'll let you know. And I was like, okay. So like, I'm not super optimistic about it, because I was like, I physically can't come in once a week. It's a 2.5 hour commute. And she was like, but if we let you work remote, then we have to let everybody work remote. And I'm like, that's kind of the point, you know. You know, basic workers' rights are sound. The Dark Souls 3 lock. Dark Souls 3 is... I mean, besides the covenants and stuff, it's fairly straightforward. What have you been figuring out? You too, Sammy. And hey, Shrey. How's life? She really can't. Fuck Wizard's Peak. Just gotta learn how to play Wizard's Peak. glad to hear it, Shree. Yeah, besides that, yeah, I played Dauntless. I'm very close to a trophy, as I said. Went to Costa, got an iced coffee, absolutely pissed it down on me. Came back. Bacon and avocado toast for dinner. Still hungry afterwards. Had some more toast. Just love toast. Very passionate about toast. What else? Who's pissed on you? The weather. You killed the quest givers. Alright. It's not my fault you're a sociopath. But yeah, this is a long, slow 100%. It is nice to have stuff to work on off stream, but also now that I'm doing Dauntless and soon Dead by Daylight, I've got loads of stuff to do off stream. And tomorrow I got the dentist at 9 AM, so I'm going to finish the stream half an hour early today, so that if I can sleep at 12, I will have 8 hours by the time I wake up. And what a commodity that is, you know? What a commodity. What a rare surprise. Guys, give me some weird looks. If I sat down next to a man and he looked at me like that while I was having a drink, I would cover my drink and walk away. Oh, I didn't see that, Sammy. Gotta check out the axe. Yeah, I was very surprised by how much I enjoyed strikers and repeaters. The problem with strikers is that you're in super melee range, which means that it's like really hard to dodge. And also, the combos are... Hey Sabby, how you doing? Thanks for sending me a coffee yesterday, I really appreciate it. But yeah, the strikers are really good. The problem is that combos can't be cancelled out of. No animation can be cancelled out of, so like, you're doing combos and stuff, and an enemy starts to attack, and you want to dodge out the way, and you can't, so you just take lots of damage. I died a lot when I was using strikers. Revolvers are really fun. The problem with revolvers is that they are single shot with the R2 button, so it's like you're just shooting constantly and you really, really start to cramp. But I really, really like the repeaters. If it wasn't for the single shot thing, I'd probably use them. And the axe was fun, but slow. Yeah, I'm excited for Dead by Daylight, and I'm excited for... That's it, actually. Nothing brings me joy. No, I'm kidding. Lots of things bring me joy. Can you get down there? Yeah. Come on then. Willem Dafoe. No, I can't leave through here. Okay. Eivor is still drunk. You heaving great mess. We've all been there. I remember once, back when I was at uni, I went to work still drunk. I had a Christmas dinner sandwich and stood at the till like... I just told them I felt really sick and left after 2 hours, but I think they could tell. I never got fired and they never talked about it again. Yeah. I remember that was after a board game night. We were playing Five Night Werewolf? Ultimate Werewolf? I don't know. Basically, it's like you each get given a character and there's a werewolf and you have to find out who the werewolf is. Yeah, it was good. And we were trashed. Nonce. Oh, sorry.
The Raven clan will lose their chieftain. Get the murderer!
Time to kill.
Best go hooded here.
Best go hooded here. Yeah, it's because I was playing Dauntless and using the audio through the laptop, so that I could still be in a voice chat on Discord. Raven not available. Where is it? I hope it's one of those tattoo ones. Ugh! That was weird. But yeah, overall, this game hasn't been too bad. I mean, there's a lot to dislike about it, don't get me wrong. Plenty. But it's been okay. And the miscellaneous trophies have actually been like really easy. There's always it's a world event. There's always something like really dull about needlessly difficult miscellaneous trophies. Like for example, By My Hand Alone, Shackle, if you know that one. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but needlessly difficult miscellaneous trophies are a pain at my fat arse. And this game has actually been alright with miscellaneous trophies. Never heard of her. I don't even like the solid. Oh, it's a stone thing. Go, Abel, you're drunk. Does the alcohol ever wear off? She's supposed to still be drunk, or is this a glitch?
Why do men yell at one another when they have drunk too much meat?
Can't see a pissing thing.
Poison that gives men courage and robs them of kindness. But yelling is not always wrong. Have you never wanted to lose your tongue and scream at someone? Throw hookah fire and word spears at those who anger you?
Maybe.
Why do you ask?
Sigurd told me the story of Loki and his anger at the gods. Why was he angry?
Because he was vain. When the gods heaped pretty praise on the serving men of Agin, Loki could not contain himself. His pride was heavier than his heart. He lived for trickery and glory hunger.
That's really
He was jealous. Loki would rather make enemies of friends than hear a good word about anyone but himself. Never be as Loki was.
That good shit. He will. Not bad, thank you, Will. How are you? What have you been playing now that Neo 2 is done? Oh yeah, Dark Souls 2, right? How's it going? Are you still doing it? You're bigger than I thought you'd be. I'm googling it. Top result. We're just doing rocks. Yeah. You know how it is. Oh, look at that. I am hot shit. Right. What's next? Actually, I don't think that'll work. I think it needs to tilt this way. Oh, this guy's using mouse and keyboards. How do you want this one? Okay. Jesus. Alright, this one's gonna be, this one's gonna be tough. Lord willing. Oh yeah, because you're going to Wales. Hope you have a lovely time. Shekel, that sounds appalling. This isn't gonna work. No! No! This is the most high intensity gameplay I've ever done. Ugh, you're disgusting, Shekel. Have a bath. Oh, you did this 2 hours ago? Hey. How have you found this game? Not this particular puzzle. Because we all know the answer to that. Well, shit, yeah. How close are you to 100% now, dude? Well, I mean, not counting the DLCs if you're planning to do those, but platinum-wise. I completely agree. I think I've had an identical experience to you. I'm like, yeah. Eats an evening, doesn't it? On the mindless slog to the grave. Why not? Ah, look at that. Wow, you're smashing it. When you say up one more level, do you mean like the whole level, 5 to 6, or like you need one more and it will be at 6? Wow, well done, honestly. Flown through it. I don't think this is going to work, but it might surprise, it might not, so. Nope. It does, it has to reach the plate up there. I'm following a YouTube guide that somebody's posted, so like, I know the, what's the word? The order of rocks is correct, but it's just the whole physics of it, I think. Aww. Yeah, Heather must be a busy bee right now. How is camp though? Everything good? I'm gonna try putting the big one here instead. Yeah, I think that one was quite close. Sucky. Yeah, that feels a bit more stable, I think. I'm gonna try it this way instead. The video I'm watching, they clearly played it on veteran. Right. Oh yes. Alright, okay. I have a couple good friends here, but everyone, including myself, is just always busy. Free time doesn't exist outside Evan's nap times, and even then I can't leave the house while he does that. Wow, you are absolutely back to back, aren't you? Oh, that was good. That was nice. A nice little break. Ooh. Yeah, it's a shame that you guys can't get together and just have like an evening. That is your life. Oh, nerd. Parenthood sounds like a mean strug. Why in a few weeks?
Oh, starlight, my starlight! A swift death by a sharp sting separates us, both by lip and by heart.
Whether by land or by sea, we never shall part.
A fellow romantic soul. Perhaps you might be able to aid my plight.
Awesome.
A witch told me that
Do you think Evan will like Dacre?
from the fuzzy little demon would steal my breath. But my love keeps bees.
You cannot deliver your love letter because there are bees in the way. I could carry it for you.
If you would do this kindness for Gil, then you must be a kindred spirit. Do you also enjoy the stamen and the petal?
I enjoy much of many things.
Oh, I had a feeling you would understand. I have put my love in words in this letter. Let your romantic heart guide you.
If I find this love of yours, I'll deliver your feelings.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll
Even as a
understand
25-year-old, I
until
find
you
sharing horrifying.
Oh, thank you.
You have a
stranger.
lovely nap, Sally.
I shall
Thanks for
call
coming by.
you
It's good to see you.
Sunshine, for you broke through the clouds of my loneliness.
Sweetness of honey on the tongue, the danger of being stung. It is like love, always a chance of losing.
What do you want to do? Do we go and deliver the love letter to somebody who has bees? See you soon, Will. You have a lovely holiday. I love the idea of bees. Go where all the flowers are. Okay, thanks, no. They're blue. Okay. Yo. Do they?
Would you say that you are cow-eyed and willow-limbed?
Oh, I suppose. I'm not sure what that means, but it is pretty. Are you composing a poem in my likeness?
4 of the coils with duds? Can you complain?
Not me, but an admirer who prefers to remain secret until you two can meet. I have a letter with more details.
Oh, goodness. Many thanks. I can't wait to meet my admirer.
I've delivered the letter. Now to see if Gil has met his match.
It's probably him. Maybe him. Yeah, I didn't think so. But that's just what happens when you don't give a shit about world events, isn't it, nerd? You just press the first dialogue option and hope for the best. Yeah, she fits the criteria. Not bad, thanks, Birch. I didn't listen to any of the dialogue and now I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Burn the beehives. Might be the wrong game. Then you have to steal the letter back from her. Okay. She's gone. Oh, maybe over there? No. Just some woman. Oh yeah.
Go, my eyes.
Well, he's not there. Is it a glitch or is it a good? I have no idea with this game. It would be really handy if these had quest markers. Yeah. Because he's gone and so is she. Did they just despawn or did they go somewhere? Specifically the cairns got glitched, nothing else. Interesting. I really want to load, but... Oh, autosave 1 minute ago. Autosave 3 minutes ago. Let's say we don't... Please don't lose a cairn. Please don't lose a cairn. If I have to do that cairn again, I'm gonna do it, but I'll be annoyed about it. Oh, it's to sit on the bench nearby? Fuck this game. Honestly. Fuck it. How warm is it where you are? It's not that warm. But it's not that cool. It's like, I want to wear a hoodie because it feels cool enough, but when I have a hoodie I feel too warm. You know? I don't know what to do with myself, so I've got a hoodie on and a fan on. Don't worry. I pay the electric bill. What? Bench. Where are my glasses? It is 17 degrees. Bench. Yeah. I love it when guides do that. Is that him? No. That's just some bloke. Thank you. Load faster. Okay. Ah, alright. The bench in question.
This had better be in jest. Because if you are writing me love letters, that is vile, and I'm telling Mother.
Oh.
Billy, stop! The letter wasn't for you!
Sorry, Gil. Looks like you'll have to face your love yourself. Best of luck.
He does seem the type. Completed, yep. Game's like, well, you did your best.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Where's where's the river? Modern works as a healer near the river separating Gloucester. Anywhere near here. Oh, Sammy, I've almost finished Dauntless, so I'm gonna start Dead by Daylight soon. It should be on sale around now. There's like a summer sale on PSN. Hey Josh, long time no speak. How you doing? Yeah, like I've done the grind required to start the Meteor trophies, so it doesn't necessarily mean that I've finished it, but I'm now in a position to finish it. How's the Killing the Order trophy been coming along? Slowly. More as like a passive result of me just playing. I've happened to run into members of the Order, so I've not really been actively going for it, but
Hello again.
I hope I'm ready to.
Mother,
Oh, good, thanks,
he's
Josh.
a friend of the mangle-plagued man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed.
I really like this outfit.
Surprised to see you. Is everything quite all right?
No, it's not. I awoke. Tefter's wrecked home. Blood. Nobody.
Meta.
Men are after
Wait, how do you meta them?
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I see?
Oh, it's just that eerie fucking kid.
You must see what has happened to him.
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
I'm
Well, I poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were
Nice one, Sam.
They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next. Can you? I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halliwyn.
Yes.
Why do I feel like the child's voice was like recorded completely separately from any of the script?
Rarely does he speak to mortals, or in the company of spirits.
No way, nerd.
Now, a business that
Didn't know
rolls.
that about you.
Find
Yeah,
out.
I wanted to go for the platinum for it off stream and maybe do a couple streams of it, but mostly have it as like a off stream project. It's one of those that like no matter how shit you are, you'll eventually get it because it's kind of like you just need XP, really. There are a few skill based ones, but I guess eventually you'll just happen to do it. But it's things like prestiging a killer 3 times. So it's 150 hours, but it'll be 150 hours of like relatively pain-free stuff. Yeah. But it's cool. I don't know what particularly has drawn me to it, but I like the idea of it. Also, so yeah, not the game itself, but I mean, like, for example, Doom 2016 has an online, has a bunch of online trophies. And all you have to do is finish matches. You don't have to win them. Hey clubs, how you doing? Yeah, you don't have to win them. Oh wait 1 minute. All you have to do is partake in them, and that's fine. Sevi! Sevi poo! This is good because I'm going to use this to give Sefi her worming pill. Thank you, Lord. Oh, it's not a pill. Oh, thank God. She hates pills. Sefi! Come in! Hi, Sefi. What a treat. Sefi. Why don't you come up right next to me and get your treat? She's like, I heard the foil. Sefi. She does. Can you see it? Sefi. Sefi, want your treat? Come on, go much. Remember this? Oh, she's run out the door. Oh, at least she won't have worms. That's once every 6 months. You can have 3 treats for that, Sophie. Good boy. Girl. Sorry. Right. I just need to note that I've done it. Gender is hard. The vet kept calling Sophie a he as well. I don't really know why. Okay. Sophie gets wormed. Not wet. What's it correct? Wormed. Tuesday, 27th of July, repeats every 6 months. Okay, it's every 6 months. Cool. Brilliant. Pins suck. Right, so his cottage is in the eastern part of Gloucester. Never eat shredded wheat. It is on a lake near the crossing of the Carewell and Great Ouse Rivers. And there's a Great Ouse River. Oh yeah, it's right there. Got him. Stephanie does the worm. Oh, she's left. She's fuming. Absolutely pissed. Never seen such an angry cat. She's like, you deceived me again. I really want to watch that video, but I can't. Sammy sent me a video. I think it's probably got something to do with worms, but I can't see it yet. Worms! Or gender. Sammy's the meme dealer. I'll be out with my friends and I'll say something in passing. Like, I'll go to the pub with Jess and Ryan and I'll be sat there. Have a drink, I'll say something, and then I'll just get like a notification. Sammy sent me a meme on Instagram, and it'll be relevant to what I was talking about. Good. If this is a world event, don't be a world event. Oh, thank God, it's some quoits. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see what we got. What did Sammy do? Was it funny? Okay. I've seen that guy before. I like his stuff. Oh, perfect. Ah, yeah, that's kind of to be expected.
I spoke with him again. He said that he'd mind, and I feel torn in two. My loyalty to him tears me one direction, and the other. What else? Why have we talking to me?
Hey Richard, how you doing? It's very bright.
Interesting.
Not enough ass. To be fair, Avil gets offered plenty of ass, but I won't let her take it because I don't want to die of cringe. And hey AJ, how are you? I feel like it's got something to do with the bit in the middle. We were born by the cringe, made men by the cringe. Yeah. Steel. Well, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Ah, alright, yeah, let's give that a go. Thank you, Richard. So kind. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the fucking ass. I mean, what a relaxing game. Eivor helps me achieve my fantasy of being vaguely tall. Alright, a little bit forward. A tickle forward. It does. Oh, there we go. A crumb. Perhaps.
Strange image.
I love the hype. Thank you, Shekel. I would have been there a long time. I'm a fucking genius. Yeah, this game has a really nice way of making you feel like the cleverest person alive, doesn't it? Sorry, nerd. An atom. I have a mole. Oh, it's a world event. What is it?
This is your house.
I set my key down.
Hi.
A day.
You have Ragnar's horn.
You have me there, friend.
Uh-huh. Hey, Scopes, how you doing?
I'm curious to see this horn.
Oh god, it's gonna be his penis, isn't it?
Forgive me, I can't recall just where.
Oh, I guess this guy's just a stealer, isn't he?
Ah, yes. Now I remember. It must be behind there.
He lost his penis.
Well done, friend.
Like he's like, oh, Evil, I've brought you to my house, I simply cannot find my horn. It's like, Evil, get out. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, look at that.
That's no horn.
Let me have a look.
Oh, could have just walked through. Huh.
Thief! You filthy Dane, get out of
Homeowner. What a weird
This
name.
man told me this house was his.
Have you any idea how important I am? I should have you both flayed and hung from the city gates. Friend!
I won't be spoken to like that by a man in a tunic with quilted sleeves.
Deceived, Dane. You'll return my biblo and help me kill this
What's a
villain.
biblo?
Here is your item. Ron here is a liar and a thief. He deserves what
I don't actually believe what I'm saying, but I would prefer chaos.
Too, brother.
so much for him.
You've helped me,
Whoa!
Dane. I will not send you before the
I
Rips him in half. Literally splits him down the middle. What a day. Yeah, Scobie, it does. It's like, you sort this out amongst yourselves, button. No class. I know. He didn't even give him a chance to give it back. Just killed him. That's going to be one of those things that the game pretends has backfired on me later down the line. Also, did you see that? Oh, Jesus
This
Christ.
man's a Norse warrior. His body deserves respect. Where is his axe? He cannot go to Valhalla without it.
Hurry ran off with it. Don't hurt us. We didn't mean anything. Please.
I
Fucking
will not harm
kids.
you. I just want to get this man's axe returned.
Where's this boy gone?
Over that way. He was playing with it. Slaying monsters.
Why has she got an American accent? What year is this? What year do you call this? Where's over there? Because...
Let's see you, old friend.
Alright, well, fuck me, I suppose. Over there? I hate this game. Oh, use the raven. The raven will tell you where to go. Sometimes. East. Ready to install Assassin's Creed. What am I playing? Thanks. I look up, the monitor is blank. It's not even plugged in. I look to my right. My laptop is just a cereal box I've put on its side. I cry. Where is it? I don't want to meet Howlin the Druid. I want to talk to that dumb kid. Sorry. I don't even eat cereal. Thank you, Scooby. Is he in here? Northwest from the event location. Alright, thank you. I will go back to the event location and then I will... So, northwest. Thank you. Alright. Why? Wake up. Yeah, I thought you were gonna hit me with the wake up. Have you implied that I've been in a coma since I was 1? This streaming accident wasn't your fault. Where is this little shithouse? Fair it did. Did he not spawn? I would probably feel the same. But oh, well maybe I won't do that round of washing. Ah, maybe laundry day can wait. May as well go get it costed. I'll ask the kids if they're still there. Where is he? Return with axe. Thanks. I don't know what. Focus. Oh, this. Hey, stop. How you doing? Oh, it's this one.
You there, boy. Give me the axe before you hurt yourself.
I am no mere boy. I am Hurry, slayer of monsters.
This kid's gonna have his eye out.
You win it from me in single combat.
A monster slayer. Well, as a fellow warrior,
Please put him down.
straight
I'll just
from
punt
the
him
axe
into the
of
river.
Warrior's charm. Big arms of Agir, thighs of Thor, strength, honesty, and wit.
He'll be used to it.
All
He's a
wise
redhead.
warriors.
I can feel this Norse magic running from my fingers to my toes.
All is dealt with. Glad to hear it still.
Look, there's a spider crawling around his eye.
Though we know not your name,
Hey
your
Mom,
clan,
how are you?
you are a warrior of good stock. Odin welcomes you to his table in Valhalla.
Amen. And one day, us warriors will join you.
Wagwan,
Fighting
huh?
monsters in
Wagwan.
eternal battle.
Hey! Imagine finding a body. Have you guys ever found a body?
That must be the home of the druid. Fellow's land is peopled by men of straw.
Never found another one with 3 kids next to it. I suppose that is quite a specific, you know. Knock. Hey. Unoriginal. Based.
Just as Mordred said. Maybe I should disguise myself.
Can I wear that little outfit? No. Not enough materials. 100, whatever that is. Okay. Maybe I should disguise myself, said Abel, giving me absolutely fucking nothing to work with. Ah! Ah! Look! A cat. G'day. 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 Ah, sorry, Star. My dog's a beast. Is this game good? How long is it? 2 very different questions. First of all, I'll tell you that if you want to platinum the game, it's going to take about 150 hours. If you want to play through the story, it's going to take about 40 hours. So it depends on what you want. I need to put my glasses on. Secondly, is this game good? I would say it's fine. It's a bit long-winded, so the characterization can be very weak, and the story isn't super interesting. But I mean, like, it's fine. You know, it's alright. It's a relaxing game you can turn your brain off for. And it's janky as fuck. Yeah, it's like, it's glitched a lot for us. It's pretty broken. Yeah, it's kind of okay for a really, really long time. Oh, we have to turn into a spirit?
Wants me to Avon, but perhaps you
Ah, I
speak
thought
to
so.
the spirit of the valley.
Well, where's the outfit? Huntsman's helm? Where is it? In the quick select wheel? Oh, alright, let's try that. Oh, no. Ah, cool. Guess we'll die. A Big Mac. I haven't had a Big Mac in so long. The last time I had a McDonald's, it was absolutely trashed. It was good. It was good. It was one of those nights where I massively overshared, but still had a good time.
A passing cloud foretold your arrival with droplets of sun-scented rain. But what form of being are you beneath this guise of horse and bone? From the realm of the Fae? I know you cannot say. I dread No more. Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, and the men of straw must announce you with sparks. Ignite the sky to begin anew. Here at the death of the season. Until then, I await you, giving thanks in the glen.
Alright.
Helene said the Wickermen must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them up.
Oh, thanks a lot, Abel. Not that I wasn't listening. I definitely wasn't, but like... Do you really have to handhold me? I mean, I definitely wasn't listening. But at the same time... I love how he was like, oh, the Wicker Men will greet you. So I run around and set them all on fire, and he's like, oh my god, they're all on fire. That's crazy. Huh? Is that it? Is that it? Nope.
What do you see, sir?
Yeah. In the side quest, she's like, get fucked. We get a bit closer? Oops. I think it's just a rock. I hit it though. Anyway. Oh, it's there. Thank you, Scotty.
They roar! Do you hear them? A chorus of fire!
See.
That should be the last one.
Speak to me, O wind.
I have come to ask you a single question.
Something
You just rolled a spare.
your physical manifestation.
Spare me an inch of that fat fucking cock.
Are you truly the spirit of light?
I'm a spirit as any other.
What? What is wrong?
You must know
Don't you like it?
the world's mysteries before I will help you.
Oh, come on, Sammy. It's a good one.
Use of charms.
You just rolled a spare.
Ask your riddles.
You have to try and put on like the cheesiest American accent you can.
Of water.
You just rolled a spare.
Which charm clods the earth, dries
Spare me an inch of that
and
fat fucking
stills
cock.
the wind?
It's funny every time. Hey, Smooth. Oh, what did he say?
Man and woman are made of
Earth, water,
of
and
water
wind.
and wind. Which charm clods the earth, dries the water, and stills the wind?
Which charm clogs the earth, drives the water, and stills the wind?
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of
You just rolled a spare.
If it be not so,
Spare me an
come
inch of
back
that fat
and
fucking cock.
That should be the last one. Back to the druid. What are these things he's asking me? Must be trinkets around his house that will help. That should be the last one.
You just rolled a spare. Spare me an inch of that fat fucking cock. I'll do it again, Sammy, if you do it. I wanna hear your impression. How you doing, Smooth? How you been? Boots. They got a cat called Boots.
Two ladles carved from a single bench. Whose bench?
Give him. You know what that means? That means I've perfected it so well that like it sounds like it's repeating. Like that means that I've got the tone so down. You just rolled a spear. The rise of the moon set the sun. 1 is 2 and 2 is 1. Day breaks and they mend the cloth. Evening falls. They shear the broth. Well, Boots has had another litter, so I'm gonna take a cat to him. This is not a skill. I mean, it's funny. What's wrong with you guys? You just rolled a spear. Spear me an inch of that fat fucking cock. Do you think you could make it a Discord sound, a Twitch sound alert? Do you think you'd get in trouble?
A hangman's noose. A knife. A vial smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone.
Sorry, no.
A hangman's noose. A knife. A vial smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone.
Aww. You're the one who married into his family.
This dagger is placed upside down.
Some of you are very supportive.
I've been screaming secrets.
Yeah, it is.
Speak to me, O wind.
God, this guy's a loser. See you soon, Josh.
Have you
Thanks for coming by.
found yourself? If you are a spirit of light, answer me this. Man and woman are made of earth, of water, and wind. Which charm clods the earth, dries the water, and stills the wind?
Threefold death stops life's wind, returns the body to earth, and renders water into poison.
Threefold death is the charm. Which is the
What the fuck kind of riddle is this?
souls?
The charm of the double spoon.
Yes, such that a wedded pair can sup broth together.
That sounds useless.
Which charm is it that gives speech to the dead?
Skull Soul's charm summons voices from death's realm.
In such fashion I speak to druids long dead. But
Fuck.
of course you, a spirit, would know that. You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No.
Yes.
The answer to
No.
your question.
This guy has the voice
Way to
of
Gloucester.
somebody from
Strange
Oblivion.
man. Do you know it?
Aye. A mix to help him sleep. I filled this very pouch. And over a dandelion wine, he spoke fondly of his home, Gloucherchesterwestershire.
What the fuck kind of name is it?
Very well. I thank you, Halloween. But this spirit has others to visit this harvest moon.
Go with the wind and leaves, good friend of the hills.
I love the idea that the concept of spirits was just invented by people who needed information, so they dressed up as skulls. It's mispronounced is what it is. Mother Miranda. Mother Miranda gives me such Silent Hill vibes, and that's a good thing. She reminds me of Incubus from Silent Hill 1, the final boss. I don't know if they took a lot of... I feel like they took a lot of inspiration from Silent Hill, because a lot of it is quite similar, but you never know. Just because some things are similar doesn't always mean that they are intentionally so. Observe the signs and light the braziers, right? We got a boat. Oh, okay. I think so. Yeah? Oh. This is how we do it. Well, yeah, I think the village has a lot of inspiration from like gothic horror, so like Dracula, Jekyll and Hyde. Heisenberg gives me gothic horror vibes. Mordo, Fishman gives me gothic horror vibes. Just everything about it. Just even the architecture, like the snowy village, goth horror. Morrow, that's it. Yeah. So I guess when people say it's taken inspiration from bad horror films, I guess they're referring to bad horror films that have taken inspiration from good gothic horror. That fuckboy lip bite. Oh, I was trying to express that I was very happy with what happened. What do we want?
Fair traveler, curious child is. I am Brendan of Ireland.
Yeah?
Light and voice of these stones spoken to me. Here lies the markings of him. My second voice, higher than most, spoke to me again. Listen.
I did.
All I learned through prayer. Long ago was a great and tragic war. The offspring of gods who lived
Oh, yeah.
before the deluge. I pray for these rebel angels who came before.
I can see Mordran ahead. I feel something. Light and heat.
Wow, we are flying through this game. Very slowly, but, you know. What on earth would be the point in playing an efficient and simple experience when you could just do something that takes 68 hours? Alright, we've got 3 more things here. Yeah. People can glide. Have you never played Spyro, nerd? You can glide. Also, flying through this game. Fly for very long distances. Bye, Star. See, this is why Star's the best. Because a Star doesn't critique my semantics. I remain in protest of your term usage. Alright, we'll take this also. How dare you, Detective Diaz? I am. That's fine, nerd. I don't mind if you critique my semantics, but I will bite back. So as long as we are both content with this arrangement, then so it shall continue. Yeah. How dare you, Detective Diaz? Bone! You come into my house, suck my dick, and call me gay? See, how can you? How? How? How can you? My mom! How can you? What did she say? What did she say? How are you annoyed at you just rolled a spear? When you when you shout how dare you come into my house knowing that I will parrot it? Like a trained animal? Oh! Nah, let her hear it. Let her hear it. Hi, Mum. You come into my house, suck my dick, and call me gay?
With him.
Father,
It's alright, Mum, you won't get it.
but I cannot play too often with Sigurd. He always steals my stones.
It's a good meme.
I can find one way to frustrate him. Use all of these stones for your next cairn. He'll have none for himself.
Shut
I
up,
could
Roster.
build the largest can he has ever seen. You'd be so jealous.
Take these. Make him smile.
Yes.
And did your father mention Gunnar's army?
No? Not that I remember.
Speak with your father tonight. He has a special task for you.
Well, this is Merc controversy. What do you mean? I'm happy to answer. But I'm afraid I don't understand the question. Shadow's like, hmm? Oh, Mert is the Turkish name, Turkish word for the name John. And KK means skateboard, so my Twitch username means John Skateboard. And it's because back when I used to play Minecraft, like the absolute shagger I am, somebody hacked my account and changed the username to MertKK. And I was so annoyed that I decided to steal the name and keep it, so that they would always have to be MertKK1 or like MertKK hash. But I didn't save it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, see, the boys love the gossip. You can't, like, we cannot pretend as a society anymore that boys don't get excited when the tea is ready, you know? See, we live in a society. You wouldn't get it. Smooth loves the goss. Smooth delivers his own sometimes. Stop it! Sorry. Because it's just this fucking stupid thing that we have to do for the plat. Kith. Right. Moment of truth, boys. Fucking hate this game. This is the worst game I've played in my life. Anyway. Back to work. Quite a lot of souls. Uh-oh. Rest in peace, Bruno. To be fair, the Moonlight Butterfly isn't that bad. I reckon you could probably beat it. Her, sorry. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Level 23. Just gotta practice those rolls. Younger Smooth. Oh, I remember your little Thomas the Tank and Train table. Oh, you used to be so cute. And now what happened to you? I'm kidding. You're adorable. Little Smooth. Is Mum still there, sweet, or did she go? Then I got bigger feet. He is. What a good boy. Ah, baby pickle. Baby Smooth. Little squish. Jane has left. Like, was she happy? She seemed content. Oh no. Well, I thought I'd just adjust it. You come to my house, suck my dick, and call me gay? I don't know. I think that is a class meme. I think that is funny. The thing is, I don't think that the meme does itself justice, Sammy. For me, it was you doing it. Because Sammy really, really nails the passion in the sentence. Like, he sounds outraged. Like, his voice breaks a bit with fury. Whereas, like, the meme itself, it just relies on bass boosting to, you know, convey the message. I don't find that as engaging. Hey, Mens, how you doing? What's the opposite of smooth milk? Rough water? Thought this was AC. Oh yeah, it is. Chunky cheese. Aw. What part of the game is this? This is a little bit on the world map that we have to do arbitrarily, called a cairn. Make me want to rip my hair out. Yep. I'm gonna save. I never want to do that again. Give us a challenge. Make it hard. Ah! I missed. No. Look how many hours we spent just fucking piling rocks. How is her character doing this? She just insists on annoying me. Own it. Alright, back to normality. Can't believe there are 2 cairns in that region. That is a travesty. Have you heard of Huey Lewis in the news? I want to mark as unread. Okay. How many regions do you have left? Like... We have this one in the middle there. So that's 2. We have 3, 4, 5. And then we've got 1 back in Norway, and I think we have Asgard as well, so that's like 6. You're only gonna finish Origins. I haven't touched Origins, so I can't say much about it, but playing this, like, I was really worried that it was going to be really boring. For example, we did Ghost of Tsushima and I wanted to claw my eyes out. I've never been so angry at how much I felt the game had wasted my time before. I thought that it was not very good. I was angry and I was bored. And even though it was only a 30-hour plat, it felt like it felt like aeons, you know. Absolutely aeons. So when I found out that this game was going to be 160 hours of map collectibles, I was really worried that I was just going to be bored out of my mind. But actually, it's been alright. It's been good. Like, I've enjoyed it. I feel like Ghost of Tsushima, all of the things you do are so samey that it's literally like copy-pasted activities. Whereas with this, you find like different trials, you find like different puzzles to do. Everything's different, at least subtly, which is cool. And it's been nice to have something to do off stream that I can just kind of turn my brain off for. So maybe I would eventually go into Origins. Huey Lewis in the new. Oh, there's a bear. China! Oh, it's a world of it. You like Huey Lewis in the bed?
The other side must be barred.
Well, that's respectable. Whoa. What the fuck is that? I thought that was like a weird skeleton thing. I saw like arms going about and I was like, is that... Remember the rake? From like back in the copy pasta era? I was like, that looks like the rake, and then it was just a woman in a white dress. I was like, oh. Probably don't tell her that. Are you alright?
What is it you want? What is it you want?
Boys, I need to get out of here.
Need to be careful here.
I'll kill you for that. Have you anything to say?
You didn't even give her a chance, Abel. That was cool. Do you have anything to say? She was interesting. That was cool. That was a really cool little, really cool little quest. I love the way the door like battered open. That was fun. I like that. I was engaged. A rare good quest, yeah. You have the right to remain dead. Yeah, very short. Bullhead. Alright. Well, Gloucherchesterwestershire is not done, but one day it will be. I reckon we'd be able to do this one now, though. I think I'm well over leveled for that, so we could go back and do that. I can't remember what that is, but... Find and speak to Modron. She is near the rhododendron. Look at it. Oh. Are you enjoying this game? Yeah, it's alright. It's not like something that's constant roller coaster, up and down, but it's something that is like very consistently fine. So, for example, we're also playing Devil May Cry 3 at the moment, which is very exhausting and quite difficult. And very challenging, but like really exciting when we win. But also really frustrating when we're doing poorly. Last of Us 2, we've got a good thing now, but we're gonna have hard stuff later. Whereas with this, it's on the same level all the time. So if I was only playing this and nothing else, I would probably find it very draining. I couldn't imagine doing this entire platinum, you know, like start to finish, without playing anything else, but as it stands, this is good. Yeah, we finished Borderlands 3. We finished Borderlands 3 a few weeks ago. Our next co-op game that we're going to start is Dying Light. We've got our team ready, but I'm waiting for them to buy the game, and one of them to get back from holiday, and then we're going to get started. To be fair, I could probably start the game myself, because I imagine the first few levels of it I won't be able to do in co-op. I don't know. Yeah, so we'll probably start next week. We just finished Dying Light. Yeah, we will do Dying Light, and we'll do the following. Wouldn't God Hand be like absurdly hard though? We had a blast. Yeah, I played Dying Light on the Xbox One years ago. Loved it. Always wanted to go back to it. Bought it like 2 years ago, but obviously because now I stream stuff that people vote for, I get less of a decision. Oh yeah, Back for Blood, yeah.
How far has the search for me stretched? Far enough to say it's best to stick to the countryside and wear that disguise. Teftir's body has not been found as yet. The night was full of drink and merriment. I had no quarrel with Teftir. A sorry tale. Did you learn anything from Halewin? He gave some herbs to a man from Gloucherchesterwestershire, name of William. He was drinking with Teftir and myself. Gloucherchesterwestershire is the Welsh name for the thieves' warren. It's atop a hill west of here. I can lead you. I owe you a great deal for all your aid. You did not have to trust me. Teftir's fate is to my interest as well. This is a troubling development that I hope to get to the bottom of. Let us make haste then. Must find Guilin and regain my honor.
Alright.
This forest in old Gloucherchestershire feels untamed. I feel as if I've ridden my horse through a door to another world. Aye, there is old magic here.
I love the modern's like, walk, you bitch. I'm sure I could call my horse, but
Tefter did speak of reformation.
Abel needs the
That's
cardio.
why he was targeted. There are many who would claw their way to the top. Tefter's disappearance could be the work of any. But you are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything? I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done it? If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sword. Blunt tongues and sharp axes. Thieves' Warren.
Yep.
This is where I live. We'll find somewhere safe. There's a shrine nearby. If you
Yeah, no matter how much Assassin's Creed you play, I always end up sitting forward with one too.
Go with
William! Oh, up there! Christ! Alright. Alright.
Show me.
Okay.
Gods here, vigilant.
Hello! Oh fuck!
Tefter's voice. So he lives.
Tevdir! Oh, I can't wait to stop dodging with a square again, because all I'm going to end up doing again is getting confused when we play The Last of Us. Oh, I thought that would blow up. Oh! It's weird that the Euros ended so shortly ago, and yet it feels like they never happened. Come on, England, score some fucking goals. the Olympics started? When? Oh yeah, the guy shoving the flare up his bum, and there was that guy who clung onto the side of a London bus. He was good. Uh-huh. Oh, Radio 2. Is that even one of the good ones? Because I know that there are the really talky ones. My dad puts one in the car. Hello. 'Tis I. Lord of Wolves 05? They weren't born in 05, were they? Don't tell me they were. Molly and I were playing Dauntless earlier, and there was somebody with the year 09 in their username. That was something. Yep. That was definitely a what's the word? A thought provoker, you know. Essential oils are a touchy subject, I feel. I know why people who like them for sort of scents and the like, but the people who are like, oh yeah, they can cure cancer, it's like, well, do you want to try? Or...
Oh shit is right.
Abel, you're alive.
Have mercy. Our under orders. Ultimate Coonan.
Oh, you're Gwillem.
To dispose of Teftir.
I thought you were Teftir.
Hand it back. Shit sells souls you are. Cannot kill a single man.
Who made a poor choice and scapegoat William. And we got that. If we kept the lad alive, we could squeeze Coonan for more coin to keep it secret.
You look like a man who lies to save his own skin.
I look like a man up to his neck in sheep shit. Please.
Nah, because he shags him.
Your God.
Look, we wasn't gonna kill the lad. We've come to like having him around. Tell her we've taken care of you.
Coonan did this? Why? I've done nothing.
Oh, God, is he dead? Wake up! Wake up! Tell the Dane I'm hard fed you like a baby sparrow! Move forward. Look, Eivor, we're mates, right? Drinks
What
together.
accent is this?
Remember the chickens?
Speak again and I'll take your tongue.
After I'll need to see a healer. His lord can smear dung on his face. I'll for ransom by worse men.
Thank you for your aid.
Have the character models accidentally swapped over?
Third time after you flee.
Thank you.
I swear that was Ted did. You can't even tell with this game. Like
When I awoke in this
I was saying before, this game, I have so little faith in it
It's a long ride.
that I'm just like, if something even remotely out of the normal happens, I'm like, glitch? Probably. Comedy Brit Misk.
Attack on sight here.
Kuna, he ordered my death. I don't understand. He's been like a father to me.
I will ask him myself.
I was
I put that on my dad's Father's Day card once. Colin, you're like a father to me.
In kindness, under the
No, no.
mass of many gods. One face, many faces.
Yo!
He's hard to the touch. His mind fades in and out. He lives.
Perhaps a sickness of blood. Shame, shame.
Good dialogue.
Captured by the men there.
They claim to have been hired by Kunan.
Kunan did this.
I know not why, only that he gave them coin to dispose of Tevdir. You can see how well they sold to that.
They were alike once. Boy and Kunan. God-fearing Christians arguing the nature of life with me. But he softened. Men do great evil to cling on to power and save their skin. Perhaps he means to put Tefta to claim his place.
It's not the right to man the leader.
If he made the lad's body elderly, then it would still be right to sacrifice.
Then he's not safe until I've dealt with Kunan. You tend to his wounds.
I'm a very good healer. But if the gods want him to join them, I cannot stop their
Oh, to be Tev, dear.
Eivor, what will you do with Kunan?
Who cares? It's not my dad.
I will reveal his sins. Let his people decide if he deserves an honorable death.
The
What has
man
this got to
punished
do with
your
you?
name, and you would let him live?
Shame for shame. Not even his guard will welcome him when I'm done.
You are resolute then. Then may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you,
Huh?
Mordred. And please,
She does good
serve
music.
Teftir. I must get to Kunan before the festival's end.
Bye. Go. Go!
Oh, majestic!
Welcome back.
16 months,
no.
dear
No
Lord, an
intervention
intervention is required.
Who else am I going to talk about Assassin's Creed Origins with? And Odyssey. How you doing, Midrod? Oh. I see. Why? Is it still bad over in Cardiff? You're only about an hour away from me. You're warm? You must be anonymous. Well, alright.
I must find Kunan before I'm spotted. Longhouse is a good place to start.
It is.
Festivities haven't started yet. There's still time to search for Kunan.
It is. Abel was dressed as them for a while. we alright yet? Can I leave? Hey, I'm cultured, and not just because of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Hey, look, I'm dressed as her right now. Check me out. I really hate this new thing they've added where you have to be anonymous to go places, because it's like... Very Kermit, good. Thanks for the follow. Kermit. Sorry, I can't do a Kermit voice. But I hope that you imagine that the
Someone else may have seen him.
sentiment is there, Kermit. You can take off the mask. No, I didn't like it.
Eivor, finally tíre de chwaled.
Bridget.
Chai! You finished Midsummer.
Eivor,
I imagine there are a few scenes in that that made you quite uncomfortable.
did the fainters come?
What's the difference between a patron and a Twitch sub? Why use both? Hey Sandman, I'm good, thank you, how are you? Why use both? So basically, Twitch takes, in theory, 30% of all my earnings, but a lot of people have looked into it, and sometimes they take quite a significant amount more. Maybe it depends on region, maybe it depends on this or that. But basically, like, I have a good amount of subs, but I don't really ever see much of it. Patreon is like a bit more of a direct way. And I have like little perks and stuff, so if you're a Twitch sub, you get all the Twitch stuff, but if you're a patron, you also get like your name on the little header thing, and when I make YouTube videos, I put you in the credits, and you get listed down below in the special thanks. Depending on the patron tier you pick, I also send you a thank you card. A lot of the people who subbed to me on Patreon in the past still have this. And like just a message to pop by and say thanks. So like, there's not much I can do Patreon wise that isn't already included in a Twitch sub, but I do try and do like a few things. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you good Sandman. Are you playing Assassin's Creed as well?
I have found Teftir alive and safe. I need to speak to Kurin.
Your moral compass is wild right now. Did you watch it with Julia?
I'm going to take it home to Mother.
What's the Green Knight?
It's you again. The Samhain Butcher.
Sometimes. Nice.
Butcher. Never mind.
Have you made it even a bit of the way through? I have I've played this for 70 something hours and I've barely scratched the surface. This is a big game.
Like to see some magic I've been practicing.
Jamie now is alive. He does.
Yes.
Just one
Yes.
trick.
Good old honeymoon face.
Okay. So reach into this pouch. And the number of stones you're holding is 3.
Hey Peppers, how you doing?
Wonderful magic weapon.
I see you're starting Final Fantasy 17.
Come on, let's go find him. They're the church ladies. They don't like the festival. The mama says they come anyway to cluck cluck like hens. Do you want to see
Cluck,
another
cluck.
trick? I can pull an acorn from your ear.
This kid's weird.
It's important.
You're lost, Butcher.
It's Eivor.
Speak to the organisers to learn about Cunnan.
Have you seen Alderman Coonan?
Oh, that unholy visage startled me. It passed sundown, so Kunon has retired to the church.
We're in Gloucestershire, so a lot of the characters are Welsh. Me, Jordan, I'm afraid you've been completely snubbed by this game. So obviously they release the game, which is based in England, and then they do the Ireland DLC. No Scotland, no Wales. France, they do. I was honestly expecting to have a DLC for each country, so we get Scotland, Wales, Ireland, and then maybe France. But no, you seem to have been completely overlooked. Oh, Peppers! I saw your tweet and it said like you'd be on it for a few weeks. I assumed you were starting it tomorrow. I've never played it. I don't know anything about it. Oh, thank you, Gibbs. That's really kind. Yeah, we're gonna do Final Fantasy VII after we finish The Last of Us 2, so we still have quite a ways to go on The Last of Us.
Is that a bottomless stomach, I see?
But I might do The Last of Us permadeath run off stream and then start Final Fantasy VII in the meantime.
Smell that beer.
What are you taking a break for like work or something? Or we probably wiped the floor with the Vikings. I imagine Scotland did. They seem like the type. You guys seem like the type to invite the Vikings to have a little game of D&D or something, you know?
I can outdrink it all, rocks. Step.
Maybe you just handed everything over to them and then like went and read a book. Oh, the original, I see, okay. Hey, who are you? Go away! Ah. Did I find the churchyard? If I was a churchyard, what would I be? Welsh archers were the best in Europe. Nice. Wales were playing Skyrim. You're going away! Nice! Can I ask where you're going? And if you don't want to tell me, just lie and I'll be just as excited. IKEA. Nice. I hope you have fun and I hope you come back. Do you play Black Ops Cold War Zombies? I don't. I had a look at the Black Ops 4 Platinum, to be honest. I don't know if Black Ops 4 has very good zombies. I think it's bad. But apparently, the thing is, it's got a very, 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 very rare platinum trophy. And like, the trophies aren't hard, but they are tedious and a bit of an insult. So I was thinking maybe I could do those. But yeah, I don't play it currently. I played Warzone for a while. I played Warzone for about 5 or 6 months. Made it to like the top 2%, but then I started getting put in like some really disgusting lobbies. I would get sniped as I was like parachuting to the ground, and like you'd just land and you'd get wiped by a team of people in like the scuba outfit, you know, the Rose outfit, and they'd all have the same clan tag and they'd be working in like perfect formation, perfect loadouts, and I was just like, oh, this is like, I feel like if I want to carry on now, I've got to become good, and I've got to like put the fun and the messing around behind me, and I have to like really start to grind. And I was like, nah. I don't know. I was playing it as something to kind of like keep me busy between plats and just kind of to pass the time, hop in, hop out kind of thing. And it just kind of stopped being that. But I did Warzone for a long time. We're doing a Warzone night next month if you're interested in the game, Salmon. Good Gil, hey. That's why I like to play zombies. Yeah, zombies looks good because I guess like you're all working together. Obviously Warzone is all like competitive. But I feel like it must feel a lot better to work together. Hell yeah. It's going well, thanks God Gilf. We're playing Ass Creed, as you know. Working our way through the main story so that I can carry on doing the collectibles off stream. Wow. Were you playing Warzone alone? No. Most of the time, no. I would play with others. I'd hop into China's server sometimes. Shekel plays a lot too. Bruno Birch plays. Scobie plays. We got Banana too. Well, that was a mistake. Yeah, so I soloed it occasionally back when I first started. A little bit, but not much. New patron. Thank you, Gibbs. I don't get a notification, so that was... I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, Mully is very high up. He gets like 18 kills per match. That guy is mad at the game. Jamie is like a very, very quiet player. like very calculated, very silent, very professional. Once you're playing the game, he goes completely quiet. And like he does work as well. Like he'll go around and just get loads of kills in silence. But he's also the kind of person that if like one thing bad happens, he'll tilt really bad and he'll be like, I'm done. So like Molly is more of the louder, angrier player. Definitely toxic. Definitely toxic. Oh, I can speed the too bad this game isn't co-op. Yeah, it's a shame. Especially because it's such a big open world. Imagine roaming this with your mates. Yeah. So I picked up that key, obviously, and now I don't know what to do with it. Because I killed the person with it. Let me log in. To Streamlabs. Event list. Can I test?
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, alright, cool. A bit late, but it didn't occur to me that I could do that.
Hello.
Oh, thank you for the host, Sam. Yeah, the scuba diving outfit's kind of an annoyance because I think you had to pay for it then, and it's certainly not available now, so it's like... Billy No Maid style. Shut up. I just didn't want to dox our friend Gibbs here. I'll dox you. I know your name. I know your full name. Don't make me. I don't know anything else, but I know your full name. I know everybody's full name. All of you. I have to get my edge somehow. Wait, how? Oh yeah. Oh, my full name. True. Yeah, I made Shackle play Dishonored at my house. Because he missed his bus. And he had to sleep on the sofa. And I was like, well, if you're going to sleep on the sofa, you can only keep Dishonored now. Kevin, fuck. Imagine that. Oh. Fuck. Dang it, I just need to learn how to kill the tall boys. Then I've got it. I've been thwarted many times by my inability to kill the tall boys. Yeah, that was shit. He came over for brunch, couldn't get an Uber, had to stay at my house. And then I cut my finger wide open making sloppy joes.
Oh, for you, love? I could be.
That's a reference to something. The hand is basically healed. It's here. You can. I don't know if you can see, but in person, it's like the skin is really puckered. Hey, Boshi, how you doing?
Where's Coonan?
The pacifist run is really okay, especially because all the quick saves you can do. The pacifist run is completely alright. How did you like Midsummer? I thought it was alright. I found it interesting, and I feel like your interpretation of the ending comes down to how trusting you are. So at the end I was like, wow, she's in a much better place now. And then I watched a video about it and it was like, well actually, she's gone through like the 7 stages of being put into a cult, and they've picked her at the worst time of her life, and they've put her in this situation, and they choreographed that all very carefully. So like,
What does Devil look like?
I was like, oh yeah, actually it's really bad that she ended up like that. So I found the film quite clever, but that's because I'm very gullible. But I feel like if you watched it a bit more cynically, you wouldn't care, you know? Yeah. 4 trophies left on GTA 3, but they're taking forever. Which trophies are they? And I am doing well, thank you. Ass Creed is also taking forever. You might do Scobie. I enjoyed it. I've watched it like 2 or 3 times now, and I still think it's alright. Yes, me, George. Yeah, it is quite unsettling. It's by the people who did Hereditary. Alright, let's load. I didn't mean to kill Gever. What time is it? It's 25 past. Did we do... maybe 18 minutes past. Let's try that. 100% completion. 2 lists of cars to bring to a garage, and they don't want to spawn, delivering all the emergency vehicles to a crane and complete every RC Toys mission. RC Toys. Do you have to do the RC Toys mission for the San Andreas one? Oof. Good night, Peps. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. Gibbs. You come into my house. Suck my dick. And call me gay? There we go.
Rest from rattling skulls.
Rattle these bones instead. Oh, where's that mug? I don't understand why I'm not in disguise. I'm literally disguised.
Right. Actually, don't add your mask.
That's my name.
Yes. I've added a box to my ensemble, and suddenly I am permitted everywhere. Hey, Enigma. How you doing? Lady Macbeth. When did that come out? Howdy. Uh-oh. He's dead. Dead, 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 dead. Accidentally killed Geva. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Nobody on the internet has experienced this. Right, shagged it. Oh my god. Oh. Half an hour behind. That's like, you know, like when I talked about games that I've played that have had bugs in, and like really loyal fans of the game come along and they're like, actually, that game has no bugs. I've played it for 8,000 hours and I've never, ever, 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 ever had a problem with the game, ever. So you're wrong. And like, they come into chat when I'm streaming on Twitch, and like, I have to be nice on Twitch. But the temptation to tell them to fuck off is absurd. You know, like, I've never felt such a compulsion to mouth off at somebody on Twitch. I was like, oh yeah, I absolutely loved Remnant. It's a game I really enjoyed. It would probably be my favourite game of all time if it had worked properly, but we had severe bugs. The game crashed constantly. When we played as like a co-op, we couldn't walk through doors on Earth because the game would crash. When we fought the final boss, we had such bad frame rate freezes that we'd die while the screen was frozen. There were whole cutscenes that were pure black, that we couldn't see any of. Oh my god, we're fucking miles behind, aren't we? There were like whole cutscenes that just disappeared, the screen would go black, and Shekhar would have to explain to us what happened. We had weird audio bugs where like something would be destroyed and like the sound would overlap so much it would blow your ears out. We had visual bugs, we got stuck at bonfires. We'd have to like, we thought we'd had to be killed to respawn at the bonfire so that we could play, because the menu wouldn't disappear off our screen and the menu would be frozen, we wouldn't be able to use anything. I would frequently load the menu and I would just get Lorem Ipsum text, nothing would select, it would just be like the default shit, etc, etc. Like, that's just off the top of my head, over a year after we finished it. That's off the top of my head, the bugs. I remember the amount of people we would come in and they'd be like, actually that game doesn't have any bugs. And it's like, you know, you are allowed to enjoy something and still find issue with it, you know? You know, like, you are allowed to enjoy a game and want it to be better, you know? You are allowed to make valid critique, acknowledge fault, because that is the only way you improve, right? That is the only way you improve. If somebody points out what you're doing wrong and you don't do it anymore, like, that is the only way. It's just like, there are so many children online that see somebody making criticism of something they adore and go nuts, absolutely nuts. Like, I love Oblivion. Does everybody in it look like a plasticine model of what aliens kind of imagine people would look like? Yes, that's fine. They fixed it in Skyrim. Sure, they removed all the character out of the series by the time Skyrim came around, but they fixed that.
Very good.
Blaze, thanks for the follow. But honestly, I love Remnant. If it wasn't for the bugs, it would probably be my favourite game of all time. I've never, like, the survival mode of that game, I have never had so much fun in my life. When we got that survival, like, we were screaming. That was so fun. It was so broken, though. And the amount of people that have come in and have been like, well, actually, I played thousands of hours of the game. And it's like, pipe down. Shut up. Like, it's a good game. It could have been vastly improved with a bit of quality control, you know? Hey Blaze, how you doing? The final DLC boss was an absolute joke, exactly, right? And just the amount of people that have come into the stream and have told me that I am objectively wrong, and that I have just simply not experienced any bugs, because that game could not possibly be bugged, because it's the perfect game. The grit, the grind of my molars in the back of my mouth while I'm like really trying not to tell them to fuck off. really trying, like, all of my willpower, all of my, like, grit and ability, just the cogs in my head to not be like, shut up, you're an idiot, shut up. You infant, you child, you mug. You have the critical thinking, skills of an elbow. Like, I cannot contain my contempt for your lack of ability to consider anything on its most fundamental level. Like, I've honestly had more engaging conversations about video games with, I don't know, I was going to say fans of Sonic, but I don't want to offend anybody. Actually, you didn't see those things, you thought you saw. Yeah, that was it. It's just like, I've never, ever had so little respect for somebody, you know.
You are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods.
Jeez.
Have you seen anything?
I hope you and your family have such a good Christmas.
If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sort.
I missed a lot. No, I didn't. Gaslighting to the rescue. I do love gaslighting. I always said that, Scobie, and I was like, it is hyperbole, but I treasure your presence and I don't want to offend. But yeah, I'm like, I've seen it a lot. For example, for whatever reason, some people enjoy Nier Replicant. Like, literally, I don't know why, I don't know what possessed them, it's probably the arse, but for some reason, some people like Nier Replicant. It's fine. It's the worst game ever contrived. It is humanity's largest step back. Fine. The PSNP forum thing yesterday that I shared... Oh, Yummy, sorry. People very validly critiquing the trophy list for Yami. Not Yami, sorry. The trophy list for Nier. Sorry, Yami, you and Nier are, like, in the same sort of mind map when I think... No, I mean Replicant Nerd, because, basically, so the trophy list for Replicant is such an afterthought. Essentially, they made the game, and then I guess they had to pin some trophies to it. So instead of doing, like, interesting trophies that kind of require skill, or, like, RNG, or, you know, a bit of a grind, they've essentially just been like, oh, I don't know, max out all the weapons, play the game through 5 times, speedrun every boss. And it's like, they've kind of made a set of trophies that are just sort of people being like, nah. So essentially what they've done is they've created like a 20-hour weapon grind.
That's Tefter's voice.
And I mean, on top of having to play that game, like it's just the kind of trophy list that you don't. There's no reward from doing it. You know, there's no like challenge. There's no improvement, no personal growth. You don't learn anything further about the game. You don't gain anything. Even people like the PSN Profiles person was like, I really love this game. I have had a lot of fun playing this game. I do not like the trophy list. And I'm like, you know what, that's valid. Whatever illness has taken you, fine. But, you know, you like the game. For better or for worse, you think that game has any kind of autistic merit. Whatever. The comments! No. The comments were like, how dare you even suggest that this game's trophy list is not a good reflection of this game's quality. That was justice. I have a lot of chat to catch up on, but I'll get there, I promise. But basically, this poor person, like, it didn't matter how much they quantified that they enjoyed the game, it didn't matter how much they specified, I really enjoyed this, I just think that the trophy list could have been improved. The people on PSNPs were like, shut your mouth, fuck off, how dare you come into this church of ours, and tell me that Nier Replicant isn't the best thing you've ever seen. And I was like, valiant effort. Because I wouldn't have even pretended to appreciate the game, I would have just complained. But it's like, you come into my forum, suck my dick. Yeah. But it's just that way with so many fans of games. So many like the thing is, they weren't even saying that the game was bad, and they should have. It is bad. They were just saying I would have done the trophy list better. They were like fucking normies coming into a conversation about games and sharing their opinion. Come into my forum, suck my dick, and call me gay? Yeah. But, I don't know, I just feel like, where's the nuanced discussion? I feel like, I am so glad we did Nier Automata, because it allowed me to realise that series is really not for me. Imagine if we'd done Replicant first. I never would have streamed again. You did, Yami, actually. Well, I need to catch up. Trophy list for Yami. I'm sorry. Ranted furiously on Twitter. Yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean. And a newly released game is horribly broken and idiots on the forum keep saying just be patient, they work really hard, they'll fix it one day. Isn't that like Star Citizen, where they were like, be thankful that the devs have allowed us to play this, and it doesn't work. Oh yeah, and it was on The Forest. The Forest has been out since 2014. It is available for full price. It is so broken. Shek kept spontaneously combusting. To be fair, that was really funny, but obviously it's broken, you know. Oh yeah. Pokemon opinions are rough, because the problem with Pokemon opinions and Pokemon discourse is that you have people who gave up along the way and you have people that still play it. And the people who still play it obviously still see merit in it, otherwise they wouldn't still play it. The people who gave up along the way will have varying levels of relevance to the discussion, but they will assume that their opinion is completely relevant. So you have people that haven't played the game since 1998, thinking they have the gall to be like, actually the new Pokemon is shit. And it's like, have you played it though? And they're like, no, I've not played the game since it came off the Game Boy SP. But my opinion's relevant. And it's like, well, your opinion was relevant. But it is no longer relevant. But I feel like that tends to be the problem with Pokemon. They're like, oh, the Pokemon got shit after Ruby and Sapphire. And it's like, you could make a valid argument for that if you'd played it after Ruby and Sapphire. And if you haven't played it after Ruby and Sapphire, then you can't make a valid argument. I played Pokemon Sun and Moon through twice. I played it all the way to the end, and then I played it again and I didn't make it to the end. And I was like, I think this is shit. I'm going to argue that playing something through twice gives me the right to have an opinion on it, right? I have a friend who stopped playing at Diamond and says that Pokemon Sun and Moon is shit. And I was like, I agree. But you do not have the right to say that, alright? Go and you can speculate, but you can't state, right? You cannot. You cannot. Yeah, I prefer a mine, a caterpillar, and a racist caricature. I like a Pokeball with eyes. I like the Pokemon Gen 1 designs were so much more creative. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. You stopped playing the game when you were 8 years old. Of course you're gonna remember it as creative. You saw Ghastly, it probably blew your mind, right? Haunter's so cool, he's got a tongue. Like, well done, you know?
You look like a man who lies to save his own skin.
I look like a man up to his neck in shit. Please.
Sorry, I get wound. I get wound about this because I played the games all the way through to Sword and Shield, and looking back on it, I didn't like the direction the games went after X and Y. Scobie loves Sun and Moon. That's fine. Scobie loves Sun and Moon, and that's fine. I 100% in Sword. I mean, I 99.9% in Sword because I didn't get Zamazenta, but I for all intents and purposes, I also 100% in Sword and Shield. Didn't bother to get the DLC. It was fun. I don't agree with Scobie's opinion, but it's a valid opinion because he's played it, you know? People are, oh, all these new Pokemon designs, they're all so wasteful, so they're just to sell merchandise. And it's like, what do you think Pikachu was, you inbred? Like, what do you think Pikachu was for? To sell? I've still got all my Pokemon merchandise. I have 300 Pokemon cards in a little box in my wardrobe. I've got an encyclopedia of Pokemon that I had when I was a child, and I would write in it things like I know under the paragraphs. The paragraph would be like, hey, did you know Alakazam has an IQ of 1 million? And I would write underneath, I know. My brother read through it and he read all my little notes and he pissed himself laughing. He thought it was really funny. I got Pikachu plushie for my birthday. I've got a Weezing badge on my coat. You know, you're telling me, oh, Pokemon these days just to sell merchandise. What do you think it was for back then? What do you think it was for back then? Oh my god, that was a little shit. Not even adorable. Yeah, Pokemon went downhill when it got commercial, when capitalism stepped in. Like, do you know how many copies of that game sold? What do you mean when it got commercial? But anyway, I think I just went on this rant to kind of take up some time with the fact that we lost half an hour.
You can see how well they saw to that. They were alike once, Boy and Kunon. God-fearing Christians arguing the nature of...
Yeah, Ash's main Pokemon was originally supposed to be Clefairy, I think.
Men do great evil to cling on to power.
And I think that was why Gengar and Clefable look so similar, because Gengar is a silhouette of Clefable. I think that Clefairy was originally supposed to have like much more of a role to play. I could be wrong, but I do feel like it's interesting that Gengar and Clefable are so similar. That's a fan theory though. But yeah. Basically, yeah, mate. I went to go and do something. I accidentally killed the NPC you're supposed to do it with. I reloaded the game. It didn't fix. I had to reload. We got set back 30 minutes.
My blade is imbued with the blood of gods and armies.
Yeah.
I fear not a single coward.
Yeah. No.
You are resolute then. Then may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you.
How are you guys?
Please, take care of Tefter. I must get to Kuno.
How have you all been?
Festival's end.
How are you enjoying your July? Good Tuesday? I'm taking yours. We should save. Same old, same old. Twilly. Twoo-woo. Nice. I tried to fix my my water bill today. It was basically I used to have an account back when I lived in London, and I made a new account when I moved here, and I used the same email address because obviously I closed that old account. I used the same email address to set up a new account. And when I log in with the email address for the new account, it logs me into the old account and I can't do anything. So obviously, like, my old account didn't get deleted properly, so I rang them and I was like, can you please delete my old account so that I can use the new account? Because I feel like it's logging me into the old one. And she was like, oh, you should be able to just do it. And I was like, the UI is broken, there's no buttons, like, it just says the account doesn't exist, but it also won't let me do anything else. She was like, oh, let me just put you on hold, I'll try and find somebody. And then she hung up on me, and I was like, so, I've got a letter from them saying I owe them £50 and it has to be paid by 29th of July. I guess I'm just going to have to do it over the phone. But basically, I tried really hard. Yeah, they just hung up on me. I was like, just delete my old account. She was like, oh, we can't do that, you have to do it. I was like, what do you mean you can't do that? You're telling me that you can't, like, select from database where email address equals my email address? And drop the row? You telling me you can't do that? Like, wait. She was like, I have to talk to another department. Off she went. Hung up on me. It's like, great, brilliant, thanks. Yeah, I'll put you on hold whenever when I find someone who knows what they're doing. Hung up on me. The system just broke or she pressed the wrong button. Well, alright, I feel better about that. I love basic sequels. I did not like JDBC, but I loved sequel. Because, like, I remember at uni we did a module on data, and we learned SQL, and it's fun, and I loved it. And then when it came to our project, our tutor was like, alright, so you have to set up a JDBC, and use that to do SQL. And I was like, what the fuck is a JDBC? Like, they barely went over it. And I remember just sat there in the computer lab, like, I know how to do SQL, I don't know what a JDBC is. I remember a guy called Morgan had to come over and help me. Like, the leaps of logic required. And it was only because Morgan had done it before. I think Morgan had to tell everybody how to do it. Some people are weird. Yeah, some people are weird.
Where are you? He's dear. Someone else may have seen him.
JDBC is for real men. JDBC is outdated, Metroid. Like you. Alright. Hit me with your real men. Sorry. What are you coding?
Ava, finally
.net? Sorry, guys.
Bridget, it is good to see you.
Ava.
Here's my mask. My mask is gone.
Thank you.
I have found Tefter alive. That's
Bridget!
Alright.
If you got it.
The child wasn't there.
Sow and Butch.
He's busy with the festival.
Can you show me?
Learning old school was character building. Yeah, it was character building. I cried a lot on that course.
That we have the answer! Come on! There in the chat.
Starboy, you're the sweetest, most innocent person I've ever seen.
Like the festival. The nemesis
Whoa! Did you see that?
like hens.
God, this game is
You want to
fucked.
see another trick? I can.
Why is that woman wearing a striped mask?
That's the Bachelor. All the festival ladies in charge wear one.
You can stop.
Have you seen Kuna? I am.
Right. Actually,
Right.
you're headed that way.
Of course.
Badger mask, same as me.
That's my plan.
If you had to be a woodland animal, which woodland animal would you be and why? Me and George, you're up first. What would you be? A badger. A pigeon. Interesting. Why a pigeon? Woodland, like deers, elks, foxes, rabbits, dormouse. Dormouse?
Ah, the crate.
Hairs.
Come this way. Did you came by? Sarah was supposed to drop it off ages ago.
Sarah. Steel. Okay. Why would you be a fox? Oh, I could have just gone in there. I see. Well. A wooden fox. Oh, star. A moose. Oh yeah. Moose must be woodland for you. Should have just come in here. Great.
Conan is inside. I must find a way to get him.
That's cool. Aww.
There you are, Snake Tongue.
Eivor! Have you been enjoying the festivities?
It could be a
Done
deer.
with this shadow blade. Teftir is safe. I know of your plan to sacrifice it in your stead.
You think
Oh, nice one, nerd. Is that a silver?
I go to the Wicker Man gladly.
Oh,
but I will
Butch.
not
So
leave
blessed.
Gloucester in the hands of the Christian zealot.
Then what? Leave your people without a leader. An angry church ready with holy fire.
They
Oh, yeah.
won't be without a leader.
That's true.
Motionless on the horns.
Are you telling me that Modron lied?
We've turned you in circles.
Nice
like
one,
a
nerd.
dog.
You've absolutely smashed this game.
Modron was the
I almost said you've been flying through this game, but I was worried we were gonna like take it outside. I was gonna like roll the sleeves up.